Hello everyone, welcome back to Mohana Astrology, and today I'm going to discuss the Vedic horoscope for March 2022. All dates are as per Indian Standard Time. March is beginning with Mahashivratri. Today is Mahashivratri, and I pray for everyone's well-being to Mahadev. The main feature of this month is an auspicious conjunction of Jupiter, Sun, and Moon in Aquarius in the first week of the month. Then Mars is moving towards his exaltation degree, but is also getting in very close conjunction with Saturn. Two extra powerful malefics in the natural 10th house can bring some severe impact on a large scale. Along with this, Mercury is also getting combust and debilitated. So, overall, the second half of March indicates some disturbances and adverse time for trade and business. For the purpose of Rashi-wise predictions, use these predictions as a general guideline for the month. And remember that your current Mahadasha, Antardasha, and your karmic footprints are the most important factors in getting results from the planets in transit. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I request you to do so. Thanks in advance to everyone. Let me begin with Rashi-wise predictions, and I start with Aries. March begins with 5-planet conjunction in your 10th house. The stellium will gradually break off from 2nd March, and quite a few planets will pass over your 11th house. This brings opportunities for you. Try to leverage the first half of the month for your professional progress, new better job, promotion at work, handsome increment, all these can come your way. Your sign lord Mars is very strong, and by the end of the month, Mars will be close to his exaltation degree, but will also be close to Saturn. Now, this can cause some frustration and irritation in your work life and your overall progress. You would want to go ahead in full throttle, but circumstances may create some obstacles and delay. It would also show that with additional effort, you will get success. Power struggle and competition can be there at work, but you will overcome all opposition, and that's for sure. Try to be extra cautious while dealing with female seniors. Health-wise, mental stress, fever, and stomach can cause problems. Do not ignore chest or heart-related discomfort too. Be careful of injuries. Finances look very good this month. Your expenditure will also increase, and that's going to happen in the last week of the month. Your children will do well. If you are going for higher studies, this will be a very good month for you. Your romantic relation will flourish in the first half. Married couple will see some stormy phases at home. It's nothing new, but try to be a bit reasonable. And mother's health will need attention. Taurus moon sign. First, let us quickly see how planets are placed for you in March. The whole month, Venus is placed in your 9th house. On 31st March, Venus will move to Aquarius. The first day of March has the cluster of 5 planets in your 9th house, and then the planets will gradually break off, releasing the energy peacefully. Now, several planets are placed favorably for you in March. Sun in your 10th and 11th house can bring very good prospects for professional growth and success. Mercury also helps a lot after the first week, and so luck is going to support you this month. For the right people, there can be promotions or a new job. March will be a busy month for your work and finances. You will be working hard to make things happen for you. Being Taurus, you are anyway a determined and hard-working person. Just utilize these qualities in March and the success will be yours. Travel is very strongly indicated this month. A visit to the places of spiritual interest may also be there. Health-wise, you will do well. Some amount of fatigue and stress can be there due to high work pressure in the second half. If you are looking to get married, there are chances for that. If you are married, you will experience better understanding with the spouse than the last month. Gemini moon sign. For Gemini, Mercury, your sign lord, will travel through your 8th, 9th, and 10th house in March. Mercury will be combust from 18th March and will be debilitated from 24th of March. On the first day of March, 5 planets are gathered in your 8th house. Now, 8th house is not a good house, and this is continuing from the month of February, last of February. But the good part is it's going to disperse from 2nd. So there will be a release of negative energy for you, and you will feel much better. March looks much more promising than February. Career-wise, this month is quite progressive as well. If you are looking for a new job, promotion, or increment, all of these are possible for you. Your financial situation also improves, but you should work on reducing your expenses. Some of you may get married, and some of you may go abroad or far from home, particularly for higher studies. This is a good month for studies. If you are appearing for competitive examinations, you will do well. If you are a single male, you may meet a good-looking potential partner. Since Mars and Saturn remains in the 8th house for the entire month, you should be a bit cautious of health and injuries. Eat fresh, eat healthy. Cancer moon sign. Your sign lord moon begins his journey in March in your 7th house. And it's a good thing. On the first day, the cluster of 5 planets are in your 7th house again. March throws several challenges in your way, but you need not worry because you are likely to overcome all adversities. However, it will be better if you are a bit careful in all aspects of life. Certain obstacles in the path of career progress can be there. Take care of mental stress and anxiety. Do not ignore health issues. Chances of injuries, accidents, or surgery cannot be ruled out. Try to curb all unnecessary expenses this month to bring some stability in your finances. Some family members can bother you, and some family matters can bother you as well. If you are in the partnership business, you need to deal carefully with your business partners. Relationship with the spouse will also need care, particularly after the second half. Spouse's health can also cause worry. The middle 2 weeks of March can bring much needed happiness and some relief from stress. Income will also be good then. Some gains from foreign sources can come. If you are traveling anywhere, be a bit extra careful on the journey. Leo moon sign. Your sign lord sun is placed in your 7th house in the beginning of the month and will move to the 8th house in the middle of the month. The gathering of 5 planets in your 6th house will start dispersing from 2nd March. This month, new opportunities in the career will come. At the same time, the progress in your work front may not be up to your expectations, and this can cause some frustration. However, with Saturn and Mars in your 6th house, you will put your best efforts and overcome all adversities. For some of you, promotions will be there. In general, the financial situation will improve for you. In the middle of the month, the middle 2 weeks, there may be some discord with a female friend or family member. Now, students will do well in studies. At home, your understanding with the spouse and children will get better, but try to avoid frequent differences with the spouse. There may also be some physical discomfort or health issues to the spouse. Social enjoyments are indicated for you. Health will be all right. If you're planning a road trip or a journey, you need to drive carefully or be careful on the journey. Virgo moon sign. Mercury, your sign lord, will be transiting through your 5th, 6th, and 7th house in March. Mercury will be combust from 18th March and will be debilitated from 24th of March. After 1st March, the 5-planet clustering will gradually break off from your 5th house. The first half of the month, your health will improve, your social network also increases. Some professional worry remains in March for Virgo. Mental anxiety may be there due to various reasons. There may be some differences with a female family member or a female friend. It would be best to maintain calm this month and not disturb any situation that is already volatile. Try to reduce your expenditure this month. Increase in debt or loan can be there too. If you are in speculative earnings, there may be some gains for you. Your interest in the opposite sex will increase. Be careful of what you eat because there are chances of stomach related troubles. Children's health may cause some worry, but they will recover soon. There are possibilities of travel. Libra moon sign. In March, your sign lord Venus remains in your 4th house. After the cluster of 5 planets break off from 2nd March, Venus will be left with Saturn and Mars. Some work-related worries may be there in the beginning of the month for you, but as the month progresses, you will feel more stable and progress will come your way. Chances of professional elevation, promotion, etc. are there. Your earnings will also improve. Be careful of restlessness of mind, heart or chest area related issues. Mother's health may need some care and attention this month. Property related matters will come to focus in March. You may also acquire land or build a house. Some of you may also buy a vehicle. At home, you will mostly enjoy good time. You will entertain guests. However, try to maintain cordial relation with close family members. For students, the first week of the month is very favorable. This month is also good for new skill development. For some of you, change of residence or travel can be there. Scorpio moon sign. Your sign lord Mars is placed in your 3rd house in the exaltation sign of Capricorn and is heading for a close conjunction with Saturn at the end of the month. Venus is also there. With strong Mars, you are going to work hard and build on your confidence level. Your vitality and stamina will also go up. Some of you may even start your own venture. New projects at work will start as well. Mental tension and high workload will be there. Be a bit careful of your communication with your colleagues and seniors at work. Good amount of monetary inflow is possible. If you are in any kind of competition, you will do well. Some amount of success and satisfaction will come from the creative pursuits as well. Your relation with your siblings and friends will be average, but siblings are likely to do well in life. You need to take care that your understanding with your mother does not get damaged. Children's health can cause some worry. Try to be in cordial terms with them as well. There are strong chances of relocation for some of you. Be a bit careful while you are driving or riding a vehicle. Marriage needs some attention in March. If there is any dispute with the spouse, you are likely to try your best to bridge the gap. Sagittarius moon sign. Your sign lord Jupiter is in your third house. Jupiter will come out of combustion on 20th of March. The month will begin with you feeling quite energetic and happy. It looks like you are going to enjoy shopping, fine dining, music, and entertainment. March promises progress in your professional front. Appreciation at work will be there too. Along with professional achievements, your social reputation will also go up. For some of you, legal matters can come in your favor. If you are appearing for any competitive examinations, the results will be very positive, provided, of course, you are well prepared. In the second half, work related pressure may be high, and this can increase your mental stress and some irritability. You need to be very careful in your communication as well. If you can utilize your communication effectively, it can fetch you great gains. Try not to say anything that can damage relationships. Family disputes cannot be ruled out, and try to calm your mind with prayers, meditation, music, whatever works for you. Short trips for spiritual reasons can be there. Capricorn moon sign. From 2nd March, the cluster of 5 planets in your sign will start moving, and you will also begin to feel a bit lighter. After the second half, as Mars comes close to your sign lord Saturn, the pressure on you will also mount again. Calmness of mind will be required very much, otherwise, your temper issues, sharp tongue can cause major difficulties. Monetarily, this month will be positive. Your savings and bank balance is going to increase. Good growth in business and a profession will be there. The second half promises professional elevation for some of you. There will be several things happening in your personal life as well. For some of you, marriage is a possibility. Property matters will be beneficial for you in March. Matters related to your children, like their health or education, can cause some worry. If it applies, your children may also get married. Take care of your own health and your spouse's health too. Differences with the spouse can be there, so be a bit careful in that area. Take care of blood pressure related issues. Try to pass this month with patience. Aquarius moon sign. Your sign lord Saturn is in your 12th house, and Mars is coming to a close conjunction with Saturn by the end of March. March will be a month of caution for you, however, a lot will depend on your own chart and what dashas you are going through. This month, in general, you need to be careful of your health and well being. For many of you, indulgence in comforts of life will also be there. Large amount of unnecessary expenses can happen on these areas. Some of you may plan a foreign trip as well. Overall, you may feel a bit anxious in March. Some difficulties at workplace can also be there. Alternatively, you may feel dissatisfied with your profession as well. Your relationship with your spouse and other close family members will need some attention. Try to remain polite in your communication with others. Overall, this month is not looking that great for you. Have patience and try to remain calm. This is a good time for spirituality and practicing meditation. If you have the opportunity to donate to the needy or spend some time in a spiritual institution or ashram or help the patients in a hospital, please do that. It will alleviate a lot of negativity of this month. Pisces moon sign. Your sign Lord Jupiter is placed in your 12th house and is with Sun. Jupiter will come out of combustion on 20th March. In March, the positive trends of February continues for you. Along with that, some of the planets will transit through your 12th house as well. Several professional opportunities will come your way. Chances of professional elevation and increments remain there in March. Some of you may begin a new project or even your own venture. Financially, this is a good month. Good returns from investments can be there, but you need to be careful at the end of the month. Support from friends and network circle will be there too, and they will help you in your earnings. But again, at the end of the month, be careful that your relationship with your friends do not get damaged due to some kind of conflicts. Matters related to children will be more or less positive, but some worries may also be there. Your home atmosphere will be happy. Married life also looks good. This month will be very good for spirituality. Some of you may go abroad or to a place of spiritual importance. An auspicious event may take place at home. You may also want to spend time in solitude and in contemplation. There can be some amount of mental stress and sleeplessness due to that. Take care of your health.